So hello guys, this is Foolish Guy. Today we are going to discuss Courtship Starter 24th question, yet another constructive problem. So this question is basically based upon bit manipulation. Now we will see what we have to do in this question. Basically in this question we are given a positive integer x which is at most 10 raised to power 8. Okay. We have to find three distinct non-negative integers ABC that should not exceed 10 raised to power 9 and they have to satisfy the following equation. Okay. So basically we have to find three distinct integers ABC and they should be greater than equal to 0 and also they should not exceed 10 raised to power 9 and they have to satisfy this formula. And we are also given that there can be multiple solutions. You can print any of them. So let's see what we have to do in this question. So this is the formula. I am denoting A or B as x1, B or C as x2 and C or A as x3. Okay. So basically we can we are taking an example. Let x be 5. Okay, so the 5 binary will be 101. Okay, so now we'll see what AND operation do. AND operation basically do, if all the ith bits are set, then the ith bit will be set in the answer. So what does it mean? That if in all the numbers ith bit is set, then after doing the AND operation of those numbers, ith bit will be set in the answer also. Okay. For example, we can say that, for example, if we are taking 101 and we are doing AND with 111, so what will be the answer? Answer will be 101 because see 0th bit is set, 0th bit is set, so 1 is the answer. First bit is not set. In this first bit is set, but every ith bit should be set. So in this every ith bit is not set, so the answer is 0. And in this the second bit is set, and in this also the second bit is set, so 1 is the answer. Okay. In OR operation, basically what it does basically, if any of the ith bit is set in the numbers, then the ith bit will be set in the answer. So basically it is saying that if any of the ith bit is set in the numbers, then the ith bit will be set in the answer also. So we can say that, for example, if we are doing 101 OR of 111. Okay, so what will be the answer? Answer will be 111. Why? Because 0th bit is set, in this also 0th bit is set, so 1 will be there. Okay, in this the first bit is not set, but this first bit is set. But what's the question? Any of the ith bit can be set. So in this any of the ith bit is set, so in the answer also the first bit is set. And in this, since second bit in both the numbers are set, so in this also the second bit will be set. Okay, so now we have clear intuition that what AND and OR operation does. Now we will see that how we can find x1, x2 and x3 and ABC. Okay, so what does basically x is equal to x1 and x2 and x3. Okay, so since we are doing the AND of x1, x2, x3 and x is equal to 101 according to the example, so we can definitely say that the 0th bit and the second bit will be set in x1, x2 and x3 all three. Why? Because if 0th bit and second bit will be set in all the three numbers, then only it will be set in the answer according to the AND operation. Okay, so in x1 also 0th and second bit will be set, in x2 also 0th and second bit will be set, in x3 also 0th and second bit will be set. There can be also other bits which can be set, but we are not sure of that, but 0th and second bit will be set, we are sure of that. Okay, so according to this observation, we can say that we can take x1 as 101, x2 as 1101 and x3 as 1101. So if we do the AND of these, basically the AND of these numbers will be 101 only. And we can also take x1 as 0111, x2 as, I am basically taking these zeros for more clarity, so that it should be more clear. If we are taking x2 as 4 times 1 and we are taking x3 as 1101, so if we do the AND of x1, x2, x3, then also the answer will be 101. So we can say that in x1, in x2 and x3, we have to take those numbers in which the 0th and second bit should be set. Other bits can also be set, but we are not sure of that. Okay, so now we will see for how we can find ABC according to this how we have to find ABC. So basically what OR operation do, if any of the ith bit is set, then it will be set in the answer. So basically x1 is equal to 0, 111 and it will be equal to A or B. Okay, so we can say that since 0th bit, first bit and second bit is set, so in A and in B, 0th bit, first bit and second bit will be set in any of the numbers. It can be set in A also, it can be set in B also, or it can be set both in A or B also. For example, if we are taking A as 101 and we are taking B as 0 1 1, then also A or B will be triple 1. Okay, or if we are taking A as if we are taking, let's say, 1 1 0, and we are taking B as 1 only, then also it will be A or B will be triple 1. Okay, so this is the question. So we can say that we have gained some observation that in x1 x2 x3 those bits will be set which are sets in the x. Okay, and in ABC those bits will be set in which are set in x1 in any of the ABC. Okay, so we can say that how we can now we have to do that. What can we do so that we can get our answer? So if we will see, if we see, then we will see that, for example, 5 is 101. Okay, 5 is 101. So let's say we can take, if we take A is equal to, let's say we are taking A as 1101. Okay, we are taking basically 101 same, and we are adding one more bit, and we are taking this bit as set. Okay, and let's say we are taking B as x only. Okay, B as x is equal to 101, and let's say we are taking C as 0. Okay, we are taking C as 0. So if we apply this, if we apply the above formula in these three numbers, the answer will be, what will be the equal to, x will be equal to 101 only. Why? Because if we do the OR of AB, then it will be 1101. If we do the OR of BC, then it will be 101, and if we do the OR of A and C, then it will be 1101. Okay, A or B is equal to, I am writing it, just wait for some time. A or B is equal to 1101, B or C is equal to 101, and C or A is equal to 1101. So if we do the AND of these, we will get 101 only. We will get our answer. Let's say let do this operation in some more x. We can say x is equal to, we are taking x is equal to 1 1 1, we are taking x is equal to 1 1 1. Okay, so what we have to do, we are taking in A, we are taking x as it is, and we are adding one more bit in this. Okay, so let's say A is equal to 4 times 1, and we are taking B is equal to x is equal to triple 1 and we are taking C is equal to 0. So now also if we are doing the operation, what will be A or B? A or B is equal to, A or B will be 4 times 1. B or C is equal to, B or C is 3 times 1. C or A is equal to 4 times 1. Okay, so we are doing the AND of these. What will we get? We will get triple 1 only. So now we are getting our answer, bro. We are getting this answer after doing like this. So basically what we have to do, we are taking as A is equal to x, and we are adding left side one more bit plus x we are taking, and we are taking we are taking B is equal to x only, and we are taking C is equal to 0. Okay, so in A basically we are taking x as it is, and we are adding one more bit. Okay, and in B we are taking x, and in C we are taking 0. So if we take these three as ABC, then we will get our answer. Okay, so now we will see that how we can do this. We will go to the code. We will go to my code. Okay, so for example, let's say here we are taking x as, and one more thing I have missed out. Since x is 10 raised to power 8. Okay, x is 10 raised to the power 8, so it is 10 raised to the power 8, so it has nearly 27 bits. Okay, and in A we are adding one more bit, so in A it should have nearly 28 bits. Okay, so 28 bits is less than 10 raised to power 9. is less than 10 raised to power 9. Okay, 28 bits are less than 10 raised to power 9. You can calculate also. So basically our answer is within the constant only, that all the numbers are distinct and they are less than 10 raised to power 9. Basically a can only be, a is less than 10 raised to power 9, b is equal to x only, so x is nearly x is less than equal to 10 raised to power 8, so b will also be 10 raised to power 8, and c is also c is 0 only, so it will be equal to it will be less than 10 raised to power 9. So all three numbers are less than 10 raised to power 9. Okay, so now we will see our code. I'm taking x as our input. We are taking x, so let's example we are taking x as 101. The user is giving input as x is equal to 101. Okay, and we are initializing, we are taking three values a, b and c, and we are initializing a as 1. So what this operation do, basically it will find number of bits in x. Okay, this operation is finding the number of bits which are present in x. Okay, so basically in x is equal to 101, the number of bits are 3, so z will be equal to 3. Okay, what is this operation doing? This operation is basically doing, we are shifting a left how many times, the number of bits in x. For example, x has 3 bits. Okay, so 1 will be shifted, since we are taking initial value of a is equal to 1, so 1 will be shifted 3 times right, 3 times left side. So what will be the a value after this loop ends? The a value will be 1000. Okay, we are getting it now, because we are shifting a left. Okay, we are shifting a left one by one, and how many times we are shifting? We are shifting it equal to the number of bits present in the x, and number of bits present in x is equal to 3, so a will shift 3 times to the left side, so a will be 1000 after the end of this loop. Okay, so now we are taking a is equal to a or of x. So after finding a is equal to a or of x, what will be the value of a? Since a is equal to 1000 and x is equal to 101, so after doing OR of these, it will be 1101. Okay, so a's value will be 1101, as we have discussed earlier. A is basically one more bit. We are adding basically one more bit to the left side of x. Okay, so since 101 is equal to x and we are adding one more bit, so it will be 1101, and we are taking b as x only, and we are taking c as 0, and now we will print c out a, b, c and l. Okay, so this is the code. I think this is very short code, and I think you must have understood also. So now I am ending my video. Please comment if you have any doubt in this video, and if you have faced any difficulty while watching my video, please write it in the comment section. I will definitely reply to those comments, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.